Rachel, and today I'm bringing you my Truecrimeathon TBR. So the Truecrimeathon is a readathon hosted by me where we have a whole week of reading true crime books. So this is our second year, and this year in 2020 it's going to run from April 27th to May 3rd. So definitely hop on in and join us if you are a fan of true crime books, true crime shows, podcasts, whatever. Grab a book and read along with us this week. I'll leave a link down below and probably a card to my announcement video if you want more details. But essentially, these are just the books I'm considering reading that week. So this is kind of my general TBR. I don't anticipate getting to all of these though. So I came up with 7 prompts for us to do for this readathon. And as I mentioned in my announcement video, you can take them or leave them. You can combine them. You can do whatever. So I've combined a few. And then I have a few that just don't fit really into any, or they overlap or whatever. So I'll kind of tell you where they all are. The first challenge is to read about a crime that occurred over 100 years ago. And for that, I immediately thought Lizzie Borden. So I'm going to go with The Trial of Lizzie Borden, a true story by Kara Robertson. This has been on my radar for a little while, and I'm really excited to get to this. This will also count for a couple other of the prompts. This was published in 2019, I believe. Let me double check now that I said that. But this will count for a book published in 2019 or 2020. It is published in 2019. And I mean, technically this could count as a closed case or an open case, I guess, depending on how you look at it. Most people think Lizzie Borden did it, but she wasn't convicted. So technically no one went to jail for this crime. So it could kind of count for either of those. It also can count as a film adaptation because there have just been endless adaptations of Lizzie Borden's story on film. So this counts for tons of prompts for me for that week. And I'm really excited to get to it. So this is one that I'm gonna prioritize for the week because, like I said, it hits most of the prompts and I'm super excited to read it. Next up is to read a book about serial killers, and both of these that I have, because of course I have 2, have white covers as well so that they can count for my Owls readathon as well. The Owls readathon is running all of April, and one of the challenges is to read a book with a white cover. First book is Lady Killers, Deadly Women Throughout History. This is by Tori Telfler. And the second one is Sons of Cain, a history of serial killers from the Stone Age to the present by Peter Vronsky. So both of these would be really interesting. Like I said, they both work for the Owls. They both work for this readathon, and I'm really interested in both of these. So maybe I'll get to both of them that week. Another book that I would really like to get to that week is a closed case officially. It's called The Perfect Father. It's a story of Chris Watts, and it's the true story of a man who killed his 2 children and his wife, and it is just creepy and terrifying. But I was lucky enough to get an advanced e-copy of this book, so I'll put a picture right here. And yeah, I've definitely got my eye on that for this week. This would be a perfect read. And next up is a non-violent crime. So for that, I'm thinking of doing The Badass Librarians of Timbuktu and Their Race to Save the World's Most Precious Manuscripts by Joshua Hammer. Some people might not consider this a true crime, but technically it involves a group of librarians pulling off a heist. So I'm going to count it as true crime, and I am super excited to give this one a read. And then I have 2 more that I have my eye on that I'm not quite sure how they necessarily fit in here yet. The first one is called The Invention of Murder, How the Victorians Reveled in Death and Detection and Created Modern Crime by Judith Flanders. Now this is quite a chunker, so this is not one I probably will end up getting to, but it is on my radar. I pulled it off my shelf in anticipation of maybe trying to get to it soon. But I don't know. I don't have high hopes for this one, but I am very interested in reading it in the future. And last but not least is another one that I would like to really prioritize, hopefully, and that is Furious Hours, Murder, Fraud, and the Last Trial of Harper Lee by Casey Sepp. This came out in 2019, so it would work for that challenge. I am not 100% sure how things go down in this book, so it might be an open case still, or maybe it's a closed case. I don't know. I don't know if it involves, I don't think it's a serial killer. I think it's just some murders that are connected. But anyway, I feel like this could fit several of these things. It's definitely true crime. It's definitely something on my radar. And we are technically slated to read this summer for my peer book club. But, you know, with things all crazy, who knows if we'll actually end up reading this or not. But I would like to go ahead and give it a read in anticipation of the possibility. So that's something I have on my radar as well. So now I have a huge stack of true crime books that I can get to the week of the True Crime Readathon, and I'm super excited. So let me know down below if you're planning to join in, what you're going to be reading, and as you're reading that week, again, from April 27th to May 3rd, just use the hashtag Truecrimeathon so that I can catch up on all of your posts on social media. Thank you so much for watching today, and again, let me know some books down in the comments, and I will see you again soon in another video. Bye for now.